Hi guys. My name is Afari Sherry. I am a food artist and I'm passionate about broken mirrors. I make beautiful pieces out of it. I'm such a bookworm. I love reading. Um, I have a blog, Urban Melanin, Rising from the Dawn. I suffered depression a while back. Sorry. And I walked myself through it, and I also seek professional help, and I feel like I need to talk about it. So welcome to the Red Corner. This is a place where you get to talk, offload, and be comfortable to just relate with issues that people are going through but suffering in silence. So guys, today I want to talk about negative emotions and how to deal with negative emotions. Well, I want to share about how I deal with them, and from the professional help that I got, the life skills that I acquired, I want to share with people because there's somebody out there who will relate with my story, and maybe it will help you. Talking, I'm an active talker, and I realize I might as well just talk here. Yeah, I have enough listeners who can listen to what I have to say without me being shut down. Anyway, let's get down to what I want to talk about. The topic is don't take it personally. Yeah. The negative emotions that I was touching on were anxiety, boredom, fear. Fear is a big thing. Fear hinders growth. Fear stops you from doing so many things. It clouds your mind. It's actually one of the biggest reasons why people become depressed, because they suppress their emotions because of fear. An issue that affects all of us. Uh, I realized from my personal experiences when at the workplace I would interact and meet with so many people, and not everybody will like you. So you will clash with people, you will find yourself in situations where people will offend you. What I want to insist on that I used to do to myself, and it used to just bring me down all the time, was what I call the kick the couch syndrome. I would take it in during the day, the negative emotions, and then carry them home. I never felt I was scared. Fear was governing me. I could not express myself and say anything that was affecting me or offended me. So when I got home, I had a lot to think about, and that is the time when you realize you're tired the whole day. You've been working, you've been doing your hustling, so you come home in between the 1 to 2 hours before you reside, before you call it a night. You rush through it, also shower, make dinner, eat. You hardly have time to relax and clean your mind. So when you're going to bed and you're lying your head down, that is when overthinking starts, because you have so many things, so many things that you had just bubbled in and never took out. So now when you're lying down and you're resting, your mind now is at work, and your mind is not your friend, because from my experience I realize your mind is only trying to survive. Your mind is not you. Your mind will feed you with thoughts according to how you perceive things during your day, and you will find yourself in this situation where you put yourself in isolation, and you cannot cope with anything, and you cannot cope with people around you or whatever is happening, because now you're overthinking. You're just imagining that someone is thinking about you, you're thinking someone wants to attack you, people are not getting you, while in the real sense also those people are going through their own things, and they're only human. And if someone lashes at you, I came to realize that it has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with them, whatever they're going through, whatever mental state they're in. So I'm talking about facing negative, dealing with negative emotions, because yesterday I went through it, even after working on myself so much, and working on my emotions, sorry, through reading, research, and also personal experience. And I told you the treatment that I got from my depression, it entailed a lot of things, a lot of life skills, time together, counseling sessions that have helped me be very conscious and aware of everything around me. I realized that we're living in this world. Nothing is going to change. The world is becoming difficult by the day. And we're not doing ourselves much good when you're worrying and depressed and being in this constant state of anxiety because of fear of the unknown. So best my way of dealing with negative emotions is by facing them, confronting, like addressing the issue, the situation there and there, not carrying it all the way and now dealing with it towards the end of the day. I mean, and I know fear is false evidence appearing to be real, which is brought about by perception. And perception of a situation will determine how you will respond to it, whether you will react or respond. And there's always this time frame between reacting and responding, where you can see logic in the situation and decide how you're going to deal with it. So between that time, I guess what I'm trying to say is, for me, what has helped me is attitude. I've really have to work on my attitude. Everything that I was going through, everything that I'm going through, I realized that people are in their own minds and they are doing their own things, and I have to work on myself and allow myself to be, to be empathetic enough to understand that it's not about me. The main emphasis here is, don't take it personally. Life is happening, life is going on, and as it's going on, people are experiencing their own issues in their own way, personally, and your own way, and people have their own different perceptions and attitude towards things. So if you it happened to me, that's what happened to me. I guess that's how I found myself in this ditch where I was lost in the wilderness and I could not find myself, because I was busy focusing, looking around me, overthinking every time, thinking that it's all about me. People, the limelight was just on me. Yet I didn't realize that we're all human beings, and you have to be you, and you have to change your mind and put yourself in a state where you're always in this positive energy, so that you can attract good things in your life. Situations will happen here and there, and the reason why we get scared is because of dwelling on the past so much. We live in the past so much. There are things that happened to us in the past, and when they happen, similar situations happen in the here and now, we tend to withdraw and not confront or address the issue because we are scared because of past experience of how it turned out in the past, not realizing that it starts within us. You have to be calm. When you're calm, you're quiet. When you're calm, you perceive things with a logic open mind, and don't suppress those negative emotions. Deal with them. Accept that they are there. Acknowledge that they're there, that you're experiencing them. Understand why you're experiencing them. Then let them go. And then one thing I came to just understand is that life is as simple as letting go. We're humans. We are letting go. Let go. Having control over something or a certain situation is letting go and accepting that you have no control over that situation. I mean, let me repeat that again, because I'm also understanding this. I'm in the process of implementing this in my life. Every day brings its own challenges and experiences and problems and issues. So I guess now I'm understanding why I ended up in this moderate depression that I was suffering from. It's because I wanted to control everything and I wanted to prove so much to people that I was holding it down. Well, in the real sense, there are things that me as a fairy Sherry I could control, but there are others that were beyond my control. Yet I was worrying and wanting to fix everything. So God will throw your life off balance to remind you who's in charge, and it's Him. He will throw challenges at you so that He can remind you to slow down, that He's the one who is in control. For me, right now, currently, I've realized that what is working for me is that I do my level best to control the things that I can, and those that I can't, I pray and I let go. And I focus on the things. I focus most of my energy on the things that I can control. I try to become and I try to work on myself, because when you're calm, when you have peace of mind, there's nothing you cannot conquer. Liberate yourself and let love rule you and not fear. Love is so powerful. And when I talk about love here, it's not the cliche love that people are used to, relationship, I don't know, booby. I'm talking about self-love. I'm talking about love for nature. I'm talking about love for God. I'm talking about love for your gifts. Society, love for society and humanity. Be empathetic. That's what I'm saying. Don't take it personally. Understand that people are going through their own things, and create this wall that vets what's coming in you and what's being allowed to come in. That's what I've done for myself. I really look at situations and I ask myself, how is this benefiting me? What kind of emotions will it provoke in me? So that makes me decide whether I want to be a part of that or not. And then people crowd. Be very choosy of the crowd that you surround yourself with. Because people, negative energy is contagious, I keep saying. And you have to take care of yourself, because there's nothing really much you can do when you're not taking care of yourself. And when I talk about taking care of yourself, I mean psychologically, emotionally, mentally. Remember, we are all humans here. We are all going through something. Let's be compassionate. Let's listen to each other. You can feel how the silence is working on me from the way that I am talking to you so calmly. Silence is very important. Red Corner is a place where when you feel lonely, when you feel isolated, when you feel no one understands you, this is where you can come and just talk. Don't be embarrassed. Everybody's going through something. Depression is real, but it's a mind state. And the mind, just like the phone, you have apps. The mind is your app. You're the one who's in control, not your mind. Clear your thoughts. Don't dwell on negative emotions. Invest more on positive emotions that are going to make you feel more alive and vibrant. It's never that serious. It has never been. I don't know why people are not understanding that we need each other. We need to talk. Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. Let's be clear on everything that's beautiful about ourselves. Before, don't give people power to determine who you are. Decide who you are, because you know who you are. The reason why you can never understand who you are is because you're always surrounded with noise, so much noise, and you don't listen to yourself. Read this book, guys. This book is called Tuesdays with Maury. This book is about a guy and his college professor who was his mentor when he was in university, and who help him grow and understand himself. So after graduation, they fall apart, and the guy gets caught up in the rush life, the rat race, and time passes by, and Maury, his college professor, becomes ill with a nerve condition, and he only has a few days to live. So this guy sees this through TV, and he decides to drive all the way to Maury's place, and it's Maury is humble now. He's after much experience and his disease. He's humble to the simple things in life. He's a blessing to him, because he mentors him and he reminds him what is important in life. I feel everybody, this book, I bought it on the streets. It was 200. So if you come across it on the streets, pick this book. It's a treasure. It will teach you on the simple things. It will empower you, and it will it's all about gratitude. This book is about gratitude. Yeah, so guys, thank you. Red corner. The red corner. I love the silence. I love that I'm talking to you guys, because at least when I'm talking to you guys, I am also sharing, and I am also offloading, and it is also helping me in my healing. Let's come together. Let's heal. Let's talk about this. Let's deal with it. Let's be open about it. Let's be hard. Depression is real, but you can deal with it, and we can kill it, and together we're going to kill it. The red corner. Fari, please guys, subscribe, press the bell so that you can get notifications on new videos. And I'm wishing you a very peaceful weekend. Mine is good so far. I want to go and make chapatis and maragwe and nazi. Self-love, self-worth. Yeah, the simple things. Give yourself those simple things, like cook yourself your favorite meal, listen to your favorite music, read books like me. Just like the way you charge your phone, charge yourself that way every day. Like, feed yourself with things that you love doing. So by the time you're going to face the world out there, you're so full of love, so full of positive energy, and you're not reacting to negative emotions, rather responding to them and replacing them with positive emotions, and realizing that it's never that serious. It has never been. It will never be that serious. Live life. Love life, and it will love you back. My name is Afari Sherry, rising from the dawn, urban melanin. Life is beautiful. I'll leave you with this quote. Ponder on it before I throw that other video. The next video, what should we talk about? The next video, your daily routine, your life routine before you go meet this crazy world manze that sends you to being depressed. Write down a list. Then we do a gratitude list also that you need to go through every day. Like me, I have it on my notebook. That gives you it strengthens your faith. You become energized for the day every time you look at I'm grateful for. Then there's also the self-discovery list. But anyway, guys, that one we'll do in the next video. Thank you so much. Don't suffer in silence. We are kuna watu wa makelele hapa nje like us. We are very good listeners. We are open to listening and we want to help each other. Much love. Life is good all the time.